Making a buzz this afternoon, people for the ethical treatment of animals, or PETA, is making U.S. history. For the first time ever, a federal court in California will decide whether amusement park animals are protected by the same constitutional rights as humans. This stems from a lawsuit PETA filed on behalf of 5 orca whales at SeaWorld in San Diego and Orlando. The animals' rights group argues the whales' employment at SeaWorld violates the 13th Amendment, which prohibits slavery. SeaWorld has filed a motion to dismiss, saying the amendment only protects people, and the lawsuit is nothing more than a publicity stunt for PETA. Do you agree with SeaWorld, or do you side with PETA on this one and feel these killer whales are being held against their will?
And we have Jim Sharp here with 550K FYI. Is PETA overreaching, or are they onto something?
They're PETA. They're overreaching. Yeah, they're PETA. This is ridiculous. Are we going to give constitutional rights to ants? I mean, where does it stop? And I love animals. I do animal rescue. But I think, you got to draw a line. I mean, we're human beings. They're animals. We're charged with taking care of them and making sure they're not abused. Absolutely. They're not people. They can't get a driver's license. They can't graduate high school. They're not people.
Yeah, so many people agreeing with you on Facebook. Here's what you're saying.
Joni Kenzel says that would mean every animal not living in the wild, like dogs and cats, were slaves. How stupid. Those animals are treated wonderfully, although some would argue that's not the case.
Vanessa Banks, I challenge everyone to watch the movie The Cove and then express your opinion on the matter.
Seriously, watch that movie if you haven't. Amy Jo Schilling says, my dog would probably appreciate some legal representation. She's kennelled whenever we are all out of the house and sometimes when we have company over.
Michaela Lee, I don't agree with PETA on most issues, and in fact, I think they're often hypocrites. That being said, this issue I sort of agree with. The tanks that they are kept in are far from allowing them to fulfill their natural urges to move, swim, and migrate.
Yeah, I have to admit, I do feel sorry for them. Whenever I go, I think, oh, wow, this is wonderful. We're so close, we can almost interact with them. But then I think, oh, my gosh, you should be out.
And when one of these whales turns, and of course have killed people before, people get into an outrage and say, well, the animal shouldn't have been caged to begin with. They're wild. They're going to do this sort of thing.
So two separate issues.
Absolutely.
Though.
Yeah, it really
there's animal cruelty, and then there's giving the same rights to animals that we give to humans. Can't graduate high school. Can't get a driver's license.
But the argument, wild animals should be kept in wild. I mean, that's what people argue.
Sure, and there might be a good argument on that, sure.
Right.
But to give them constitutional rights makes zero sense. Zero sense.
Keep it going. We love these topics today.